Hi, people. Hello. Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, or whatever. Today, I want to talk with you about how to become more observant of your thoughts. I want to give you guys several tips, advices that you can apply to your everyday lives and basically become more observant of your thoughts, which will help you stay outside of your head, be more aware of your surroundings, and basically master your minds. That's the whole idea of being successful. I'm going to give you three key points again that you can use and you can apply to your everyday life so that you become more mindful. Key point one, mantra. Om. What's a mantra? A mantra is a sentence. A mantra is a word, well, basically, mainly a sentence, but it's a short sentence that we repetitively use. And by repeating this sentence, you will become able to cut down or cut and stop the process of thinking, that chain of thoughts that keeps on coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and coming and going and going and coming and going. So for example, like you have the thought of something bad happened to you, right? Let's say that someone pissed you off at work, and you start thinking, oh god, I hate my job, why do I have to go there tomorrow? And then it keeps on repeating, and you kind of forget that you are the person who is creating those thoughts. And at the same time, those thoughts are making you feel bad, right? And the more you think about those things, the less you forget that you are actually the person who is putting those thoughts in place and making them work for you. So, what you can do is repeat a mantra. So every time you notice that, every time something bad happens, right? You you notice that something bad happened and thoughts start coming in. Thoughts such as, "Oh, this is shit. I hate that," and you can apply the mantra. Do you know what? You can say anything. It doesn't really matter because I remember how I got introduced to mantras. That was about 4 years ago. My therapist introduced me to mantras. A drunk chicken is drinking vodka. That was my mantra. Very weird, but it helped. Do you know what? It actually helped because I remember every time I would have a negative thought, I would repeat the mantra over and over again. I would repeat, a drunk chicken is drinking vodka, a drunk chicken is drinking vodka, a drunk chicken is drinking vodka, a drunk chicken is drinking. I can visualize the chicken. Yeah, the mantra really helps. So just find a sentence. It doesn't matter what sentence. We start losing our identity in our thinking. We start identifying ourselves with our thoughts. The second key point is take a sheet of paper and write. Write down, write down things. Write down about your day. Write down why you feel bad. Write down why do you think that someone used you in a bad way, or why do you feel like less than other people? Why do you feel like you're not worthy? Just vent out everything. And once you finish writing, you need to underline, write down three things that you can do right now to change the way you feel. Someone pissed you off, right? Your landlord. Your landlord wants you to pay 200 extra pounds because of some reasons that you're not aware of or something that you haven't done. You feel really annoyed at that person. You are thinking, how can this person be so fucking stupid? So write down how you feel. Write down why you think this is stupid. And maybe you can realize that just because someone is stupid doesn't mean that it has to affect you and it has to affect your mood. It has to make you unhappy. Because that person will be stupid. That person will always be stupid. So it doesn't matter. But you're gonna lose your happiness, or you're gonna lose at least a minute of your happiness. Okay, second thing you can do is write down. Write down why you feel the way you feel. Why? Because when you write down, you're venting out. You're basically putting all those thoughts in some at some other place. You're projecting them outside of you. You also can read this at the end and look at it from a different perspective, which will basically help you judge the situation in a different way. After you've written down everything, you can write down 3 things that you can do straight away to make yourself feel better. Your happiness is way above other people's expectations of you, other people's um other people's everything. Your happiness is more important than other people. Don't get me wrong, it's not about being selfish. That's a different thing because you can still, so because when you feel happy, you open yourself to people who are also happy, and then you connect with people who are happy, and then there's more happiness. Okay, the third thing you can do, number tres, is imagine being outside of yourself. Take a deep breath and close your eyes, close your eyes, and think of you sitting on the other side of the room, sitting on a chair in the other side of the room. Look at you from a different perspective. Look at you from the perspective of someone who's not inside you but outside of you. And then start observing that person and start observing his thoughts. If you observe yourself from a different perspective or from another person's view, you will become more able to notice your thoughts and the way you think. And that will also help you to understand your thought patterns, and it will help you also cut the thought pattern and replace it with something that is beneficial for you. And you can do this as an exercise. So let's say do it every day for at least 2 minutes. And after a week, increase the time to 5 minutes. And try doing it for a month. And you will see that you will start, even in your everyday life, even when you're not doing it, you will start noticing your reactions. Whenever you're facing a difficult situation, you will be able to observe the situation from a different perspective, and then you will also be more logical towards the situation and not take it as personal as you would probably take it if you were not observing yourself from that perspective. Something else I do is concentration exercise. I do it sometimes. It's basically, it's really simple. It's just me observing my thumb and index finger touching each other like this, and I'm just observing it. And I observe it for about 5 minutes and try to not think about anything else but this. This helps me with my concentration. So yeah, try those exercises. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if that's any helpful, because if it's not helpful, then I'm gonna stop talking about this. Bye, guys.